All right, how's everybody doing today? So I didn't do anything yesterday because I had a gig, and but it's fun. Had a good gig. A lot of people. It was packed all night where we were playing, and we had a lot of people listening. A lot of times you play a gig and you get this. You look out in the audience and they're doing that. Anyway, hey, I know, I get it. I guess not really. And I've said back in the day when I was younger, they didn't have these phones, and when people went to a show or a concert, even in clubs, they were there to hear the music. But it was cool, and I get it. People are still listening, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, so I got my telly back out. I just bought this guitar from Jimmy's Vintage Music, and I just love this guitar. Um, it's got the clay dots. The Fender did the clay dots in 19 late '59, I believe. They start putting the clay dots when they start doing the you know slab fretboards, the rosewood slab boards, and they did them through, I think, 64, I believe. They did the clay dots. I think these are cool. This is a custom shop, and they did use actual clay to do the dots on this thing, so it's very cool. And I never thought I would like a Telecaster with a humbucker, and I've owned a couple of them, but this one is just super sweet sounding. You know, again, I don't play with a lot of overdrive, or a lot of distortion. Use a little bit to get the bite. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys this blues lick I was jamming the other day and played. Again, I'm the guy that records myself and tries to invent licks. Although I'm sure this lick has again probably been played somewhere by somebody else. But it's in the key of G. So that's the lick. Nothing fast or flashy, just kind of tasteful, I guess you could say. And I played it over a slow blues, I think, for sure. And that's what I'm going to use to demo once I show you how to play the lick. So again, the lick's in the key of G, and it's played over the 4 chord. I should say that, which is a C chord. So it starts here, and I'm hybrid picking this, and I'm playing that with my finger. All the notes on the B string I'm playing with my finger. The ones on the G string are being played with the pick on this part. So what I'm doing is going from the 13th to the 15th fret of the G string. Do that twice. Then when you come back up, again, first and third finger. First finger's on the 13th fret of the B string, third finger's on the 15th fret of the G string. Then when you come back, after you've done that twice, you do a hammer on when you hit this note again on the B string on the 13th fret. Hammer on to the 15th fret, and then you do a step and a half bend there. So it's like that. Then you come back down, and that's from the 13th fret on the B string to the 15th fret of the G string. So let's play up to that point. Then after you've done those two notes there, you come up to the 17th fret of the G string with your third finger. Bend a whole step. Then come back down to the 15th fret with your first finger on the G string. So that's the lick. Again, it's nothing flashy, but I just think it sounds cool over the 4 chord there. So let me play a slow blues in G here so you can hear how it's phrased and everything over the... By the way, I talked to the guy that owned this guitar before I bought it. He was in the store, and after I was looking at it, and he said, I used to own that guitar. And I said, well, why'd you get rid of it? He said, I couldn't see the dots. I mean, I thought, well, okay, good for me. I can see the dots pretty good. I guess on a dark stage it might be hard, um, but most of the time when I'm playing, I have lights on me. But um, and I am going blind probably, but um, I know I'm definitely going deaf. So that's from playing through a 100-watt Marshall back in the 70s for years. Um, I have a funny story about the first time I bought my first 100-watt Marshall head. I won't tell it today. I'll tell it someday, though. It was pretty crazy. So anyway, let me play this lick over slow blues here in the key of G. You know, some people have complained I get too storytelling. Well, you know, that's part of my life, so I don't mind sharing that part with people. So here we go. Uh, So that's the lick, and like I said, I play it over the 4 chord in the key of G in a slow blues, and I think it's kind of cool sounding. And again, I someone's probably played that before. You know, I like to think that I invent some of this stuff, but I really don't. So, well, listen, y'all have a great day, and I'm gonna get back to my practicing, and I'll see you real soon.